Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 2nd, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Capricornio, the cosmic currents are shifting in your favor today, but not without asking you to pause and take stock of where your energy is flowing. With the moon harmonizing with Pluto in your sign, your emotions feel heavier than usual, yet deeply clarifying. This is not the kind of day to skim the surface. Instead, the universe is urging you to look straight into the heart of your desires, your doubts, and the patterns you've outgrown. What you discover in these moments of reflection may be the very insight that clears a path toward the abundance you've been chasing. This planetary alignment highlights your natural instinct for control, but here's the twist. The less you grip, the more the pieces fall into place. Saturn, your ruling planet, is reminding you that discipline and structure are valuable, but clinging too tightly to outcomes blocks flow. If you've been trying to force progress, whether in love, career, or finances, today's energy asks you to experiment with surrender. Let your intuition breathe. Trust that your inner guidance system, the one that's been honed through both triumph and adversity, knows the direction you need to take even when logic can't map it out. In matters of love, the energy today feels like a crossroads. If you're partnered, this is a day to trade transactional conversation for genuine vulnerability. Say what you really feel, not just what keeps the peace. You may be surprised at how much deeper intimacy becomes when you step out of the practical Capricorn role and lean into raw honesty. For singles, the cosmic invitation is to raise your standards, not out of arrogance, but because you're ready to attract a connection that mirrors your values and your vision of partnership. The pull towards someone who feels like home is growing stronger, but don't ignore the signs if comfort starts to look like settling. On the money front, you're stepping into an era of sharper financial clarity. Mercury's movement through Virgo, a fellow Earth sign, helps you analyze contracts, budgets, and opportunities with surgical precision. Yet the message is bigger than spreadsheets. It's about aligning your income streams with your sense of purpose. If you've been wrestling with scarcity thinking or doubting your worth, the universe is dropping subtle signs to remind you that abundance is not a miracle reserved for others. It's your birthright. But abundance doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to gratitude. Shift your focus toward appreciating what's already flowing, and you'll magnetize more without chasing it. Career-wise, today's energy carries a sense of breakthrough. That idea you've been shelving because it felt too ambitious or not the right time is demanding your attention. With Mars fueling your house of communication, you're sharper, bolder, and more persuasive than usual. Pitch that concept. Schedule that meeting. Write that proposal. The timing is ripe for collaboration, especially with people who bring skills that complement yours. A partnership opportunity may surface that feels less like hard work and more like shared vision. Exactly the kind of synergy that accelerates progress without draining you. Personal growth is equally on the table. You've been asked to confront your relationship with adversity. Those restless nights, the doubts that whisper you're not moving fast enough, the frustrations that make you want to scrap it all, they've been your training ground. Today, you're reminded that adversity is not a punishment, but a compass. Every wrong turn you've taken was an arrow pointing you toward a more aligned path. That perspective shift alone can lighten the load and infuse your day with renewed purpose. Your body, too, is calling for attention. If exhaustion has been a theme, consider it a sign to recalibrate. Rest is not wasted time, it's fuel for your ambitions. The cosmos nudges you toward practices that regulate both body and mind, whether that's meditation, movement, or simply logging off earlier. Your vitality is the foundation of everything else, and neglecting it undermines the abundance you're striving for. Capricornio, the law of attraction is amplified for you right now, but only when you operate from a higher frequency. Instead of repeating, "I need more money" or "I want love," lean into the language of already having. Affirmations like, I am grateful for the opportunities flowing toward me, or I feel the warmth of real connection in my life. Tune your energy to the frequency of receiving. When you rehearse abundance instead of lack, you align with timelines that bring you what you've asked for faster than you imagined. By the day's end, you may feel a subtle but undeniable clarity, a realization, an inspired idea, or even an unexpected offer that confirms you're being guided exactly where you need to be. The key is to keep your focus on what feels expansive, not restrictive. Every thought you nurture plants a seed, and right now your soil is fertile for growth. Keep choosing the higher vibration and watch how quickly your reality rearranges itself in your favor. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Card 1, the Hermit. The Hermit appears first, highlighting the internal work you've been doing. Capricornio, your natural tendency to analyze and reflect has recently pulled you inward, perhaps leading you to overthink or worry about things beyond your control. This card reminds you that your solitude and contemplation have value. You've been discovering hidden truths about yourself. However, today's energy pushes you to shift from isolation into expression. The Hermit tells you that your inner light is ready to guide not just you, but others. Now is the moment to step outward with the wisdom you've cultivated. Card 2, the Empress. The Empress brings abundance, creativity, and nurturing energy into your path. She suggests that love and prosperity are much closer than you realize. For some Capricornio, this manifests as a new romantic connection, someone who reflects your own spirit and who has been thinking of you deeply. For others, this card symbolizes fertile opportunities in work or personal projects. The Empress asks you to embrace beauty and receptivity, trusting that the seeds you've planted are beginning to bear fruit. It is also a reminder to stop worrying about what you lack and instead allow the universe to surprise you with unexpected blessings. Card 3, the Tower. The Tower confirms that you have already gone through a major upheaval or are in the final stages of one. While this card often frightens people, for you, Capricornio, it signals liberation. Old structures that no longer served you have collapsed, and though this has been disorienting, it has cleared space for something much stronger to be built. The Tower also points toward a person in your life whose own destruction has awakened them. They may now be seeking a fresh connection with you. Today, this card assures you that after chaos comes clarity, and the rebuilding that follows will be swift and powerful. Card 4, 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles brings confirmation of your independence and hard-earned success. Capricornio, this is a card of self-mastery. It highlights the intelligence, discipline, and determination that define you. You may be imagining what your next steps should look like, and this card affirms that you are on the right path. Yet it also reminds you that you do not need to do everything alone. Whether in love or projects, there is help and partnership available. The 9 of Pentacles assures you that your personal growth is attracting attention. Others see your power, and some may even feel intimidated by it. This is part of your radiance today. People cannot help but notice your strength. Card 5, the Sun. The reading culminates with the Sun, a card of joy, vitality, and radiant success. Capricornio, the Sun's appearance in your spread during your Zodiac season is no accident. It amplifies your energy and reveals how magnetic you truly are right now. Love, happiness, and creative breakthroughs are on the horizon, and the Sun confirms that all shadows will be burned away by clarity and warmth. This card also speaks of a literal shift in your home or environment, such as a move or new living arrangement, that will open doors to even greater stability and joy. Above all, the Sun assures you that no matter the doubts or fears you've carried, the path ahead is illuminated, and it is yours to walk with confidence. Today's reading for Capricornio is one of profound transition and abundance. The Hermit shows your period of introspection giving way to outward expression, while the Empress promises love and prosperity ready to enter your life. The Tower acknowledges past struggles, but confirms they were necessary to clear your path. The 9 of Pentacles validates your independence and resilience, reminding you that your achievements are visible to the world. Finally, the Sun shines brightly over your spread, bringing joy, success, and new beginnings in both love and material life. Together, these cards reveal that you are stepping into a moment where nothing can hold you back. You are radiant, magnetic, and on the verge of breakthroughs that will reshape your destiny. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Capricorn, your finances are entering a phase of steady growth, where past efforts finally begin to show visible results. The Nine of Pentacles speaks loudly here. Your independence and discipline are paying off. This card symbolizes a kind of quiet luxury, the reward that comes when you've built something with your own two hands. Even if you haven't yet reached your long-term financial goals, today's energy assures you that you are further along than you think. The Empress reinforces the theme of abundance, but with a softer edge. She reminds you that prosperity is not only about numbers in a bank account, but also about enjoying the fruits of your labor. Treat yourself to something that feels nurturing, perhaps a small indulgence that makes you feel cherished. In doing so, you send the universe a signal. You are ready to receive more. Luck is also on your side today, with the sun bringing clarity and breakthroughs in matters of money. Unexpected opportunities may arise, whether through a new partnership, a creative idea, or even an act of generosity from someone who believes in you. When the sun lights your financial sector, it illuminates not only what you already have, but also what is possible if you take bold action. Still, Capricorn, your perfectionist nature could become a stumbling block. There is a tendency to overanalyze, to look for the perfect timing, which can delay results. The tarot urges you to simplify. Take a step forward rather than waiting for every variable to align, because the universe is already smoothing your path. Finally, your intuition around financial decisions is unusually sharp today. Trust the inner voice that tells you when to move and when to hold back. You're not only attracting money, but also cultivating wisdom in how to manage it. This combination, discipline, luck, and clarity, creates the conditions for lasting stability. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 2nd are 13, 25, 40, 51, 63, 75. Daily love. In the realm of love, the Empress and the Sun create a radiant combination. They suggest that you are glowing with a magnetic charm that draws others toward you effortlessly. Whether single or attached, your aura is especially attractive now, and people may find themselves captivated by your warmth and presence. Someone in particular has been thinking of you deeply, and this energy could soon manifest into real communication. The Tower's influence cannot be ignored, though. It indicates that for many Capricorns, love has recently gone through upheaval or disappointment. But far from being a setback, this card signals the clearing away of illusions. You are now standing in a position where real, authentic love can enter, love that is not built on shaky ground but on mutual respect and truth. Capricorn's challenge in love is often overthinking. You tend to anticipate problems before they occur, sometimes convincing yourself that something is impossible. Today's reading calls you to shift that mindset. The cards suggest that what once felt unattainable is, in fact, drawing closer. Trust that you are worthy of the love and commitment you desire. There is also a duality in today's message. Someone cold, reserved, or emotionally distant may try to reach for you, while another warmer and more expressive energy could also be entering your life. You may find yourself at a crossroads, needing to choose between the safe but stagnant option and the more vulnerable yet rewarding one. This is where clarity will be essential. The sun promises joy and celebration. For some Capricorns, this could mean a new relationship that feels like a fresh beginning. For others, it may bring a renewal of love within an existing bond. Whichever way, the energy points to happiness, closeness, and even the possibility of sharing a home or planning a future together. Love is not only knocking, it's ready to enter if you open the door. At work, your professional life is buzzing with activity, Capricorn. The Tower suggests that past instability or workplace challenges have already done their job of clearing away what no longer worked. If you felt stalled or faced setbacks, those moments were necessary resets. Today, the stage is set for forward movement. The Hermit reminds you of the introspection you've done around your career. You've been asking the right questions. What truly motivates me? Where do I want to channel my energy? Those reflections were not wasted. They are guiding you now toward better choices. But the Hermit also encourages action. Your time of planning and analyzing must evolve into visible steps. The Nine of Pentacles highlights your professionalism and independence. Others admire your ability to carry yourself with composure and authority, even when challenges arise. Your reputation is quietly growing, and opportunities to lead or showcase your expertise may appear sooner than you expect. Still, perfectionism is a recurring theme. You might feel tempted to keep refining a project instead of launching it, but the tarot cautions against waiting too long. Simplify, streamline, and trust that progress matters more than flawless execution. The Sun reinforces this message by promising that light will shine on your efforts once they're visible, not while they're hidden. Health. Health today is colored by the Hermit and the Sun, blending inner balance with physical radiance. The Hermit speaks to the emotional and mental aspects of your well-being, reminding you that reflection is healing. However, it also warns against isolating too much or turning inward so deeply that you neglect your body's needs. Balance is essential. The Sun represents vitality, warmth, and energy. Its influence suggests that you may feel stronger, lighter, or more motivated to take care of yourself today. This is an excellent time to adopt healthy routines, whether that means exercising outdoors, adjusting your diet, or simply soaking in more sunlight. Your body will respond positively to anything that enhances circulation, strength, or joy. Capricorn's tendency is to carry stress quietly, internalizing pressure until it shows up as physical tension. Be mindful of how your responsibilities may be weighing on you. Practices like meditation, stretching, or grounding exercises could help you release what you've been holding on to. There is also a message here about recovery. If you've been feeling drained or dealing with a health concern, the cards suggest that renewal is close. The Tower's earlier influence indicates that some health patterns have already been disrupted, but the Sun assures you that healing energy is now flowing in. Family and friends. In family matters, the Empress highlights nurturing connections. You may feel more inclined to support or comfort a loved one, and in turn, they may provide unexpected encouragement for your own goals. The Empress suggests harmony is possible if you approach interactions with patience and empathy. The Tower indicates that some recent tension or misunderstandings within your household may have cleared the air. While this may have been uncomfortable, it has allowed for a more authentic dynamic to emerge. Honesty, even when disruptive, creates space for stronger bonds. A theme of change also surfaces. The Sun and Four of Wands hint at the possibility of a relocation, renovation, or important shift within your home environment. This could be as major as moving or as simple as creating a new space that feels more aligned with your needs. Either way, your domestic sphere is evolving. Capricorn, family support for your projects appears promising, but there may also be undercurrents of envy or doubt from certain relatives. Be selective about whom you confide in. Share your dreams with those who genuinely uplift you, not with those who might unintentionally sow doubt. Compatibility. Today, your strongest compatibility lies with fellow Earth signs, Taurus and Virgo. Taurus provides grounding and sensuality, reminding you to slow down and enjoy the journey. Virgo, on the other hand, offers intellectual clarity and shared ambition, creating a practical and supportive bond. Together, these signs help you build a foundation that feels both secure and inspiring. Scorpio also emerges as a powerful ally. This water sign mirrors your depth and determination, sparking transformative connections that can shift the course of your path. Whether in love, friendship, or business, Scorpio has the intensity to match your focus, creating bonds that feel fated. Leo brings a fiery spark into your orbit. This compatibility is magnetic and charged, though it can also be competitive. The Sun card links you directly to Leo's energy today, suggesting that interactions with this sign will be dramatic, energizing, and impossible to ignore. The Cancer, with its nurturing energy, offers balance to your practical nature. This sign softens your edges, encouraging emotional intimacy and providing a sense of home. If family or domestic matters are at the forefront, Cancer, may you be the most comforting companion. Your lucky color today. Gold is your color today, Capricorn. It symbolizes clarity, confidence, and the radiant energy that surrounds you. Wearing or visualizing gold amplifies your magnetism and reinforces the abundant opportunities now entering your life. The phrase of the day: after the storm clears, the sun always rises brighter. This reminder reflects your journey. What has fallen away was necessary, and what is emerging now is luminous and unstoppable. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.